Hey there everybody, sofasquirtles here with another video. Body bag, ooh, 6-0. This is against some dude named XVII 17 Roman numerals. So I'm just running a team that I made recently because Genesect and Mega Lucario are banned. Well, I don't really give a fuck about Mega Lucario, but I really like Genesect. He's probably one of my favorite Pokemons, and he's banned now, so I can't use him, which sucks, but you know. Whatever, I have a new team, Mega Charizard X, and here he's running a pretty how should I say? I don't know what kind of team this man's running, but I know that he has like the little Heatran Dusknoir combo, so like that thing takes the fighting attacks that will come at Heatran, and then he has like the Roserade, which is always scary. I mean, Roserade is a pretty good underrated Pokemon that not a lot of people use. Then I believed his Mega, of course, was probably going to be Gardevoir. Then he has Electivire. I was laughing because no one used Electivire. Electivire was like the, I remember back in Gen 4 he wasn't really that great. And then the Swampert. Swampert's cool. I don't know. I was curious how he would use it in this battle, but anyway, let's dive in. So as you see, he issues the challenge. He has the Fedora. Always a good sign. So he starts off, he leads off with Heatran. Just bad for him because I'm gonna lead off with Landorus, knowing that he was either gonna lead with Electivire, which I knew had not Fire Punch, Ice Punch, but I was willing to risk that. So here he brings in Swampert, and I go for the Stealth Rocks as he switches out, and then what happens next? I go for the U-turn. Of course, just to get out of there. I mean, this is a pretty decent length battle. Pretty standard length. I get the crit. I'm not sure it's gonna matter anyway, because Swampert's primarily a defensive Pokemon, so it probably wouldn't have done a lot anyway if it wasn't a crit. So he goes for the Ice Punch. Very nice. But unfortunately, it doesn't do anything to my mostly defensive Caesar. Now here, I'm expecting him to switch because, first of all, I can get off a Swords Dance or something else. I decided here to go for the knockoff, knowing he's gonna switch in like either his Volcran or his Heatran. So he gets the nice Stealth Rocks damage. I get the nice knockoff off on that thing, and he's not holding any item for some reason. I was like, what? Why aren't you holding anything? So here I switch in Keldeo, knowing I could take any hit. Magma Storm's not gonna do too much, although he gets the nice crit, which is, I guess, an eye for an eye. Wait, oh, it wasn't a crit? Okay, I honestly thought it was a crit. That's a lot for, like, resisted hit. So I guess he's running, like, some kind of crazy, I don't know, modest Heatran. But anyway, I know I'm faster because I have the Choice Scarf, and I get that nice Secret Sword to the face. That thing is knocked out. Here he brings in the, Electivire. I guess he was Scarf too? I honestly don't know. So I believe he expected me to switch, which was really good for him because after I get that nice Secret Sword off, he goes for the Ice Punch. But obviously it's not gonna do anything to Keldeo. I go for another Secret Sword. Of course, he's not gonna switch out. This thing's already Death Fodder. He could have easily switched out into Dusknoir, but I guess he didn't want to risk me being Expert Belt by accident or whatever. So here he finally goes into Dusknoir, realizing that I am choiced. And he gets that nice pressure, exerting the pressure, trying to get back his momentum. Too bad, because I switch out, I bring in my Rotom. Now, what I should have done actually was switched in Charizard, because Dusknoir can't really do anything to my Charizard. I'm running a bulky Zord X, so I just go for the Will-O-Wisp because I realized my mistake. So I was like, okay, well if he goes for like a Shadow Punch or something, at least I'll be able to burn him, so it won't do too much to me. So yeah, I get hurt by the burn, but it's okay, he gets hurt by the burn too. You know, you feel me? So he withdraws. Next he brings in Queen Mab. Nice nickname, BTW. So the Stealth Rocks lowers it down to about 80% or so, and I get the nice Volt Switch. There's a clean 20% or so. Next, I get that nice switch in to Charizard X, which has not yet Mega Evolved, so it's just normal Charizard. Shiny, nice and clean, female, Shimabu. So he gets that Black Sludge recovery. I go Mega Evolve, and then At this point, it's over. The game is over. I mean, look at that. Solomon's colors and shit. So, here, he goes for the sleep powder, but he misses. Not that it would have mattered, because I probably would have, how do you say this? I probably would have been able to tank any hit from the rest of his Pokemon anyway. And then he gets that nice recovery. But it's too late. It's over. The game is over. Flare Blitz. Boom. Take that life bar all the way down. All the way down. All the way down. All the way down. And then... yeah, I get that recoil. Doesn't really matter because I have Roost actually on this one. And then he brings in Swampert. Gets that nice... I think it's 3% of damage. That's okay. Because this Dragon Claw is going to murder it. Or it should have murdered it. But whatever. He goes for the Aqua Tail. I don't know why he's not running Earthquake on this thing. That would have done a lot more. So I go for another Dragon Claw. And finally takes that thing out. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. And then here he brings in Gardevoir, who will obviously die to whatever attack I throw at that thing. That is not called Dragon Claw. There you get traces of Tough Claws and Tough Claws. Get that Flare Blitz. Boom. The nice destruction. Oh my goodness. That thing is dead. So yeah, after Charizard X sends that thing straight to the hell. He brings in his Dusknoir. Now I was expecting a Shadow Sneak here, but I was pretty sure I would be able to live. I decided to go for the Roost because I really wanted that nice clean 6-0 body bag. Oh my goodness, so I get that nice recovery. He goes for the Will-O-Wisp, which I guess, I don't know. I guess he just realized he lost and it's too late. There's nothing he could do. He just went for the Will-O-Wisp just for the hell of it. And the game is over. Look at that nice clean Charizard X sweep. My goodness. After one Dragon Dance. So I was thinking that maybe he thought I would switch in Landorus into his Swampert or something, which is why he decided to go for the Aqua Tail. That was a safer move for him, I believe. Or my Rotom. Though I don't think it makes that much sense, but you know. Whatever, I still won. That's all that matters. So anyway, Sofasquirtles is out. Peace.